We talked, for months, right? Caleb Willaims to the Bears. Everyone in the world knew that's what was going to happen. They've built this thing up over time, going back to you bring in Shane Waldron as the OC. You sign DeAndre Swift. You trade for Keenan Allen. Now you bring in Rome Odunze to the mix as well. When it boils down to it, we know what the play style was for Caleb at USC. What is this Bears offense going to look like?
Well, it's going to look completely different than probably most Shane Waldron style offenses that he ran with the Rams and the Seahawks, because they do have those weapons. And I know you didn't mention DJ Moore, and DJ Moore, quite honestly, might be the number one out of all those guys. I love what they did adding Rome Odunze. Keenan Allen, I played with Keenan Allen for 2 years. I know he's getting up in age. There's nobody better in the slot. Like you said, DeAndre Swift, everyone in that aspect, Cole Kmet, Gerald Everett. It's going to be very multiple. I think Shane Waldron is going to morph this offense into what Caleb Willaims does well. And what does Caleb Willaims do well? Well, have you ever watched a guy by the name of Patrick Mahomes play? If 1 and 2 is not open, he's going to take off. They're going to work scramble drill quite a bit. They're going to be in a lot of shotgun alignments. They're going to do some RPOs. You know, when you actually go back and watch the 2022 USC film with Caleb Willaims, you see a guy, in my opinion, that is thriving in the offense, didn't throw a lot of interceptions, didn't take a lot of sacks because he had talent around him. When you go to last year's USC offense, I'm watching it as an NFL eye, and I'm looking and I'm saying, what in the world is going on? Because it's really hard to go and understand the reads and the concepts. And I think that's what Shane Waldron and co are going to be able to get out of Caleb, is they have to make sure that he has an answer for every problem and get away from that hero ball type stuff he had to play last year because his offensive line was so poor.
Do you think, as somebody who's been a quarterback in the league, you've seen plenty of young guys come in, I don't want to say can you coach that out of them, because the escape artist play style is a positive. I mean, it's his superpower on the field, but it's also something that I know from talking to people. There were times where the USC coaches would get frustrated because so much was happening outside the structure of the offense. Can you rein in a guy like that without cluttering his mind and slowing him down and taking away what he does best?
You're going to have to. I mean, quite honestly, because if you don't, then he's going to be in a lot of trouble. And look, at the NFL level, everyone is good. They were playing some tape in 2023 and some guys in 2023 that I'm watching like, you are so much better than this guy. And look, he's not going to have that in the NFL, in that division in the NFC North, because quite frankly, it's stacked. And I'm just looking forward to him, like, seeing the progression on his ceiling and what it can be, because he has to be sure to go out there and understand that, hey, a throwaway is not a bad play. Quick game, throwing a little stick route, a 6-yard stick route to a tight end, it's not a bad play. A punt is not a bad play. And I think that's what you saw from him last year, is because the lack of talent surrounding him at USC was, quite honestly, not as great as it should have been with Lincoln Riley as the head coach. He has a wealth of talent with the Bears. I think that's what you need to coach. If I'm the quarterback coach, if I'm Shane Waldron, that's what I'm coaching. Hey, just take what's there, do your thing in the pocket, because you don't want to take the stinger away. But you also have to understand that a throwaway and a punt in the NFL, it's not a bad play.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.